Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm focusing on what we're calling hard software. So the hard problems in computer science and software engineering. So we have some companies that are doing innovative things with computer vision, like finding anomaly detection coming off of factory lines in China.
Yeah.
We have companies doing things like generative CAD design that can turn essentially equations into solid models. And that stuff is in production on advanced manufacturing and new products at major companies. And I have a recent investment that hasn't been announced yet that's kind of in the tooling and services for data scientists.
Oh.
And so we'll be looking at a lot of stuff like that, developer tools, services for developers, thinking about the software engineer or the data scientist as a customer. So yeah, that's and then my background is all in LinkedIn. I've been a CTO at a startup called Teespring. I was the lead engineer at a company called SideTour that
Yeah.
we sold to Groupon. I was at Groupon for a while. I was at Pivotal Labs, iRobot. And like all of us at Root, I have sort of like a few different engineering backgrounds behind me. I did a little mechanical, a little software, very, very little electrical. But
So in the podcast, I will be discussing more towards the investment and the success stories of Roots and your prior experience. And the questions I'll send you would be maybe also focused towards your early life and what you see of the software and tool industry going forward. So any other topics you want me to touch base into? What's the thought process, methodology behind Roots, what they look into, what stage they look into, and the exit related? Is that okay?
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay, and the success stories related to Roots and how Roots as a team works with them in order to make them successful. What makes Roots different from a traditional VC? What makes the team so special? Things on those. So I'll be touching those points as well.
Great.
So the podcast would be usually 20 minutes max. So it would be 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll be sending you like 10 to 15 questions, and then we can kind of like build up on it. So we'll do a video recording as well, and plus we'll also do an audio comes in automatically through Zoom, and so we'll publish it online and on YouTube as well.
Great. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So